Wash it in its oxidol.
Truman, can you get these guys out of here?
Oh, I'll try, George.
Okay.
Say. I got a couple bottles in my my jacket pockets.
Oh, Scotch or rye?
Well,
It's Mum's sprouting seeds and Hannigan's honey.
Oh, thanks, Truman.
Oh.
Miss Allen, do you have anybody in mind for your running mate?
well, I'd ask George, but he's already committed to running the Boston Marathon. He'll be wearing a sign that says, "Support Gracie in her run for president." Just think, George, of all the cheers and claps you'll get.
Boys, this is Frank Parker, the Postmaster General.
Ah, he ought to be swell. He's got a face like a regular old woman said stat.
That's a nice handle there, Pinky.
Thanks.
Okay, now Miss Allen, just a few more questions. Is there anything you can actually tell us that is going to make any sense whatsoever before George interrupts me yet again?
Boys, are you through?
Not yet, Mr. Burns, but don't feel that you have to stick around.
Well,
on
this
our account.
is the end.
Come on, boys, let's finish the interview.
Operator,
Miss Allen,
operator, give me long distance.
Hold the line.
Miss Allen, is there any...
Now, boys,
Hey.
don't you understand that Mr. Burns is trying to call long distance?
Hey, Noble. You look familiar to me. Did I see you once in the Yonkers?
Oh, certainly not. I haven't worn a pair of Yonkers in years.
Get me Mr. Marvin of CBC.
Yes. Operator, yes.
Hold the line. Oh, I walked out too quick. Miss Allen, is there anything that you can actually promise the voters?
Oh, sure. I can promise the voters that if I can't find a way to reduce the high cost of living, then we'll just have to do without it.
Hello, Mr. Marvin.
Yes.
This is George Burns speaking.
Oh, yes. How are you?
I am very fine, Mr. Marvin. I just want to call you up and tell you I have nothing to do with Gracie's running for president. I've been trying to do a radio broadcast on ABC, and all she's doing is giving away political jobs.
Well, that's a president's privilege.
Quiet!
Believe
I'm
me.
on the phone! This is ridiculous, Mr. Marvin. Making an orchestra leader an ambassador. Making a tenor a postmaster general. And making an announcer a Supreme Court justice. It's not my doing, and I just want to tell you, I am not going to stand for this.
Now, just 1 minute, Mr. Burns. Don't you raise your voice to the Secretary of State.
You, Secretary of State? I know I've heard everything. Gracie, say goodbye.
No, just wait, George. I've got to select my Secretary of Defense.
Secretary of Defense?
Where is it? It's here somewhere. Do you know what a gun is? Very good. You are now my new Secretary of Defense.
Okay, just say goodnight, Gracie.
No, George, I'm not finished yet. I want to thank Ruth Bold for agreeing to be my communications secretary. You know, she had a lot to do with phone exchange in Leeskin, Chilbrook, and Marceline. And Pearl Evans I need a Secretary of Health and Home Services. You know all about taking good care of people. Will you do this for me? Thank you. And Harvey Wendell, you've been in agriculture all of your life. Would you be my Secretary of Agriculture?
Well, good. That's good. Now let's say goodnight, Gracie.
Wait! I have posters to hand out. Give me a hand, George.
No, no.
George, you do want your supper, don't you? I'm handing it out.
I'm handing it out.
And this is the end. It's over.
Good night. See you in the White House.
President!
Gracie for president! Gracie for president!
Gracie for
Yay,
president!
Gracie!
It's over.
Is this the end, George?
This is the end.
Oh!
You need some kazoo over
Here
there.
comes the